Hi guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got another great recipe for you today. This one is for sausages. We're making some cruelty-free sausages today. Sausage patties. These are for breakfast. These aren't like the sausages that you would eat for dinner. So you put this on like a vegan breakfast sandwich.
Right?
Alright, so this recipe is really simple, and the great part about it is it's gluten-free and soy-free. If you're interested in those two things. So let's get started. I've got a bowl of water here. Don't worry, all of the ingredients and measurements will be in the bottom bar. So I'm going to add some Liquid Aminos, aka low sodium soy sauce. Either one of those will be fine. I'm also going to put in some maple syrup. I like to guesstimate, but I will put the exact ingredients in the bottom for you because I hate washing measuring things. It's a real drag.
Right?
We got some liquid smoke. And we're going to add the seasonings. I have some dried rosemary. I tried my best to like pretend that I was a mortar and pestle. One day I'll get one. And I didn't want to have to use the blend tech to grind this up. So if you're making this at home, just try and make it into as fine a powder as you can, because you don't want to bite down onto any of those rosemary needles. We've got granulated onion, granulated garlic, ground sage, and some thyme. So this is Garfunkel, Simon and Garfunkel rules.
All right.
No parsley, but sage, rosemary, and thyme. So we're getting all of those in there. We're going to give it a stir. Ooh, it looks deep, dark, and murky.
Yes, it does.
I love that. We're going to pop this into the microwave. If you don't want to do it in the microwave, you could certainly do this on the stove, but I just find that the microwave is a little more convenient.
Ooh, it already smells like sausage.
Right? What about sausage?
A little bit.
All right. Well, I'm going to put this on to bring it up to almost the boil. So like if I was making hot tea, that's what I would want it to be at. I'm estimating this is probably going to take 4 minutes in my microwave. Bye. Alright, so I did an extra 30 seconds. This is quite hot, so make sure you use appropriate
mixing
protection, you know, like oven mitt when you're taking it out of the microwave, because you don't want to burn your hand on this. Alright, so this is perfect. I'm going to add the dry ingredients now. I've got some nooch, aka nutritional yeast, and also some leftover rice from the other night that's been cooked. These are mostly for texture. The flavor is definitely coming from all the seasonings and everything. The rice is going to give it that sausagey texture, as well as the oats are going to really bind it together and, you know, give it, it's the vehicle for the seasoning. So we got some organic rolled oats. So we're just going to mix this up until it's combined, and then we're going to have to let that sit so that the oats can absorb all of the liquid. Probably about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Alright, this has been sitting for about 20 minutes, and I decided that I'm going to do some of these in the oven, so you could see not fried, and I'm going to do some on the stove in a little, fried in a little bit of avocado oil. So I'm using my 1 tablespoon scoop, and I'm filling it like overflowing. Obviously you can make these any size you want. If you want a big, like, hamburger size patty, go for it. If you want a tiny little $half size one, make it a little smaller. So I'm going to put these in the oven at 375. I'm probably going to do 10 minutes on each side. And I'm going to get my pan heated up with the avocado oil and start frying those. The pan is all hot now with a few tablespoons of the avocado oil. Don't worry if they don't hold together too much right when you put them down. After they cook for a little bit, they'll really hold together when it's time to flip them. You're just going to give them about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and here you can see I'm flipping them and they've got a nice crust on the side that's already cooked. Just going to do another 2 to 3, maybe even 4 minutes on the other side. And when they're all done, I'm just going to put them on some paper towels so that all of the excess oil can be soaked up by the paper towels, because you don't want to have to eat that. I'm all done.
And it's looking good.
We've got baked versus fried. I mean, obviously, looking at the two of them side by side, you could see that this one's not as brown and crispy. This one's crispy. This one took 20 minutes in the toaster oven, 10 minutes on each side. This one was like 2 to 3 minutes on each side, maybe 4 tops. But let's try them. So they're not that crispy. It's just a little bit of crisp. I didn't want to make them too dark because I don't want acrylamides. I don't want to get cancer.
Could you do that in the air fryer too?
Maybe. Wow.
Sausagey.
That's really good. It's got just enough crisp, but it's kind of oily. But not as oily as like eating a real sausage, you know, when you eat like a big old greasy patty of sausage, later on you're like, oh, what did I do? Alright, I did use a little cooking spray on this one so you could see there's kind of like a little sheen to it. Not really crispy, but nice. Equally as good. Just a
Which one do you
less
prefer?
crispy. Honestly, they're pretty much both the same. I'd probably just rather bake it and reheat it because I don't want the whole house to smell like fried.
Yeah.
You know, that's not cool. So, I hope you give it a try. It's very, very convincing. Trust. And subscribe for more. Hit the notifications bell so you'll always know when we upload a new video. And until next time, much love.